It's time to roll out Autobots, and Apex Legends has some updates regarding its brand new season. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Coming in at number 5, Fortnite Mayor's 2021 continues the introduction of the Cube Queen, whose influence is spreading across the island. This week's 18.21 patch also brings the Horde Rush LTM back into the game, and this time it comes with special quests which you can earn various rewards for completion. Epic Games has a tournament in the works too, details of which will be revealed at a later date. There's also a punch card which you can fill out by doing various activities such as normal quests, Ariana Grande's Spacefarer quest, and the Oracle Speaks questline from Jonesy. Daily and weekly punch cards have also received more objectives and more XP to flood you with even more things. Fortnite Mayor's runs until November the 2nd. And moving to story number 4, it's a crossover event that honestly I never knew I wanted, mostly because you probably never thought it was gonna happen. Robots in disguise doesn't exactly scream gods, no matter what Megatron might like to think, but it seems they're godly enough because of the new Smite collaboration featuring the Transformers is on the way. Revealed at Hasbro's PulseCon event, the crossover event will be introduced next month as a new battle pass featuring some of the most popular Transformers as god skins. This includes Geb as Optimus Prime, Raw as Megatron, and Jing Weiss as Starscream. Each Transformer will have 2 skins, one in the style of its original animation series and the other in Smite's art style. The crossover being the game's next battle pass, there will be other Transformer-themed items to obtain. What those are, we can't say just yet, as Hi-Rez and Titanforge are still holding on to that information reveal during the October 27th patch show via their Twitch channel. And moving to story number 3, a new studio made up of several former Blizzard developers was announced this week. Named Notorious Studios, this studio will focus on multiplayer games with fantasy RPG elements and combat, so it's possible we're looking at some form of an MMO. Of course, the studio just launched and has a team of 9 people, 10 if you count the dogs, so it's probably going to be some time before we hear about a project. The majority of the team all worked on World of Warcraft at one point or another, and apparently we're all in the same guild, which the new company is named after. Between them, they have experienced everything from art to level design to engineering. That said, they do have a few other slots that they'd like to have filled, and jobs are listed on their website. Interestingly, the site also lists a few investors, and among them is Riot Games. The other 2 consist of Galaxy Interactive or OneUp Ventures. It could be possible that maybe this company is working on a League of Legends branded game. But that's just, well, a theory. And speaking of Riot, coming into story number 2, earlier this month, Riot Games announced plans to disable all chat in League of Legends match-made queues in an effort to call toxicity in the game. At the time, they planned to disable it across the board. However, it seems that not all players were down with this particular idea, and now Riot is taking a different approach. According to the 11.21 patch notes posted this week, Riot will be testing the removal of all chat in select regions. This decision was based on the fact that the response to the original announcement was different in different regions. Therefore, they've decided to test it in regions where players seem to be cooler with the idea. This test will begin on November the 21st and will run for 2 days. During this time, players will still have access to all chat in custom games. Once the test is over, Riot will evaluate the impact using verbal abuse reports, penalty rates, surveys, and general feedback, after which all could remain disabled as is, have adjustments made to the disabling, or just be turned back on. The adjustments will also be made on a regional basis. And that moves us to story number 1, your biggest story of the week. Last week we talked about the announcement that Ashe was going to be the newest champion in Apex Legends, and this week we have some more details regarding of the brand new season coming out very soon. And it looks like on November the 2nd, the Apex Legends crew will make their way to a beautiful yet dangerous area known as Storm Point. This map is one of the new additions to the game in the Escape season, along with Ashe, the latest legend, and an all-new weapon, the Car SMG. Storm Point can be found on the planet Gaia, where it was once an IMC research base. Now home to the Apex games, it's now the game's largest map yet, even bigger than World's Edge. It boasts a variety of terrain, including a tropical island seen in the launch trailer, as well as mountains prone to slides. Rather than redeploying balloons, this map makes use of gravity cannons which will launch players across the map. Of course, the map also is home of plenty of dangerous wildlife, including wildlife nests that serve as a new combat encounter and offer important loot during the match. A more detailed rundown of this map as well as details of Ashe can be found on the Escape page of the Apex Legends website. And of course, there will be a battle pass that will also be available for purchase. Full details on that are not available as of yet, but I will be covering this for a first look for this channel coming up very soon. So make sure you look out for it and support it. And this moves us to the question of the week. With the announcement of the brand new studio, Notorious Studios, let me know in the comment section below what game do you think they're working on. Do you think my theory about it being a Riot IP related game is accurate, or do you think they're going to be working on something completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.